Let me at him!
Well, there it is. Hello and welcome to a 4 vs 4 random team game on Deathnail. Of course, it is Warcraft 3 we're using to play this 4 vs 4 random team game on. Oh yeah! And I'm playing as human, so that's good. We've won already. Well, not quite, but soon, we shall have victory. Now, I will read out the strategy, and it's going to take a while because the person who wrote it decided to write about 6,000 paragraphs. So I'm going to read it very quickly, and it's regarding bros. So I might interrupt from time to time, but here we go. The really obvious spy says, "Hey Witty, got an idea for a strat. You know how you did that video where you went all ladies? This time it's the opposite. You're going to go all male and be a bro for your team. You need allies for this." Well, that helps because I'm in a 4 vs 4 RT game, so they might be allies, not necessarily the allies I need or the allies I want, but they'll be allies. So yeah, they'll have to do. Thinking about it, let's get a lumber mill as well, actually, just to make things extra cushy. Yeah, that's good. So paladin there, and gold mine is filled up. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking it enough that I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing, and then we'll get some footmen and all of that whilst the paladin and that is building. Okie doke. So you should go human and get the first hero as Uther first, or if your allies are undead. If your allies are undead, then this will not go as well. Go Kael'thas first, but I'm going Uther first anyway. Blah blah. It will not go well. Go because he's pretty cool, bro, and he's damn good supports. Do your own thing first, then try to rush to tier 2 and get priest, because who doesn't love the heals, dispels and inner fire. Also go for Dragonhawk Riders, because Cloud is nice, and Aerial Shackles to shut down some air, and Mortar Teams because they're awesome. Then for your second hero, go for the guy that you didn't pick earlier, Uther Kael'thas, so Kael'thas basically. Once you go to tier 3, then get your third hero, Archmage, get Brilliance, Aura and Blizzard, and then the main idea behind this is to support your teammates and your allies as much as humanly possible with heals, Siphon Mana, Devotion Aura, Inner Fire, Cloud, Banish and Death raining in from them Mortar Teams. It's going to be pretty challenging since you're not really going to be able to do much with you're not going to have much of a very powerful, strong army, but it's very interesting to see nonetheless. Units allowed: Footman, Priest, Dragonhawk Riders, Footman, Mortar Teams, 1 Gyrocopter for scouting and Viz detection, and if you want to, tanks, heroes, Uther, Kael'thas, and Antonidas. It'd be great if you do this drunk. Well, I'm not going to do it drunk because I don't really get very drunk very often, so I'm going to do this nonetheless anyway, even if I'm sober. There you go. So this is why you need to keep your messages very short, because this will probably be one of the last ones I do if the messages are that long. Because, well, it takes about 10 hours to frickin' read the whole thing, and, well, everyone's tier 3 by the time I've finished, so obviously you have to keep it down to a certain amount. So we're going to be going bros here. It's all about the bros. It's all about the support, the team, the networking, working together in unity. And I'm going to try to keep everyone alive. Paladin, you know, all that kind of support. Priests, footmen to help me creep for the time being. Mortar Teams and Aerial Shackling, Dragonhawk Riders. It will be interesting. I actually like this. It will be pretty hard to pull off, to be quite frank with you. But there's potential here. I might not even get that many footmen, actually. I might get some mercs, because mercs would be pretty awesome. That's a nice item to get. So we're going to be going Devotion Aura. There'll be no inner Divine Shield, rather, because, well, I'm going full-on support here, so I'm just going to have to take one for the team if the Paladin does get into too much trouble. I don't want him to get into trouble, but he might get into trouble, so, oh, well. Shizzle's going to happen. Alrighty, so you're over there. We're still getting peasants for the time being. There is actually an option to get a shredder here, but we'll worry about that a bit later on. Got a few footmen for now. And let's see if we can get some mercs. Should be able to get 1 troll or 2, but you're going to want to wait until you've got a farm up, because otherwise you won't be able to build him. So that's an important thing to bear in mind. Bring down the mud golems first. Farm should pretty much go down by the time I get over there. Send 1 for... yeah, we get a couple of access to some berserkers. There we go. So get these guys into the mix straight away. If I can get another one, that'd be great. Let's ensnare you, and then try to avoid you if I can. Make the most of it. Just for that extra hardcoreness. But he's going to get some extra attacks in anyway at some point. Now, I don't really want to use heals unless I can get level 3 first, because then I'm going to get way more bang for my buck. So that would be ideal. Down he goes. Ring of Protection +3. Keep him alive. There's another orange spot, so I'll see if I can nick that. Get as much experience for me as possible. Yeah, we got enough. Yeah, we got enough for a tech. And then the next lot of wood is basically going to be me building a shredder soon. So that's what we'll do. Let's ensnare the big dude and then pull him back. There we go. Let's see if we can get away with that for a little moment. Arcane Tower is always nice for a little bit of that defense. There we go. Careful, Mr. Footman. We don't want you dying. You're the only one who's really in trouble of doing it. There we go. A bit more heals. The gold's good, but obviously the wood will come in very shortly, and then we can get ourselves that shredder that I'm famous for loving so much. And there's a good reason why I love him. And then potentially Goblin Zeppelin and harass him for the time being whilst I'm teching up and getting all the other support units. So let's bring the shredder down, 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 down. It's going to take him a while to get into action, but there you go. Alrighty, there's still more creeping to be done. I might be able to get over here and potentially get this creep camp done and then pick myself up a shredder. Another shredder? Nah, not that necessary, but a Zeppelin. I'll have myself another Zeppelin. Yeah, that one will do. Potential to get defend here. I don't have that many footmen, so not really. I won't worry about it too much. A shop would be good as well. So yeah, let's just keep going. Build up the paladin. Get the bros on course. Might be time to get Calfast soonish. I would like that. It's not really even necessary. Let's just try harding too much because you've got to kill them anyway, and you're going to get into their melee range. So should be a good op item here. Pop back over here. Maybe try and hurry up and finish off the shop, and then get some healing going. Keep me in the game. Definitely get rid of that wand of Malle stealing. I don't need that. No need to be messing around with that. Get this shop finished, like I say. Get a couple more farms, because why not? Clarity is always very nice indeed. Don't really need to worry about the Ring of Protection too much. Talisman Evasion, yeah, it has its moments. Not too worried though. But we'll keep it for now. No need to really get rid of it just yet. Tier 2 is amongst us right about now. So Calfas, aka Blood Mage. Tech as well. Arcane Sanctum, one of those. So we'll get ourselves an Arcane Sanctum. And then the Mortar teams as well. It's going to be quite hard to control because it's not really, none of the units really flow particularly well together. But there's potential to be had. And I'll try to micro it as efficiently as possible so we can, you know, just be useful for the team, pretty much. I've already got a shredder, but it's time for a Zeppelin because it's daytime soon, so we can have some fun with that. This footman can do some tanking here because, well, the paladin can then give him a nice big chunky heal, and that means it's all good. Yeah, that's nice. Level 2 devotion aura. Level 4 paladin makes its mark. It's yeah, we're getting pretty much a bit of everything here, aren't we? Actually, thinking about it. Gonna need the blacksmith so I can actually build the mortar teams, and then obviously Griffin Avery as well. So that'll be neat. Calfast might be able to make it here in time before I hop into the Zeppelin. Hopefully there's enough space for him. If not, I'm gonna get rid of one of my yeah, no, there's enough space for him. Perfect. And then we can go do some harassing whilst I'm massing up and hoarding resources. So, yeah, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Let's go and see what the enemy are up to. I'm actually going to go and attack a main base instead of an expansion, potentially. So we're going to get mortar teams, and we're going to get Dragon Hawks. We've got a bit of everything here, so I'm actually going to put all of these hotkey buildings on one tab, simply because it's, well, there's so many of them. So I'm going to try to get used to doing that, and we'll try to get some upgrades, ranging around the mark. Ooh, Night Elf. Yeah, I can take it. There's a few units to kill here, so experience to be had. Can't really do too much with Calfast, but I can certainly pick off these wisps quite easily. Quite. Oh, hello. There might be some potential here for some flame strike action. Keep back, Mr. Paladin, if you can. Enjoy that clarity potion for as long as possible. Oh, he doesn't like the Zeppelin. Pull you back. So far so good. Haven't really lost much of anything. I can't ensnare the hero in case you're curious. So, oh, have I just made him leave the game? Oh, bro. How's that? How is that? I just basically made him leave the game from not losing any units, essentially. Wow, that's harsh. Okay, let's concentrate on getting our mortar teams. We've got our Griffin Avery, we've got the priests. And we got Dragon Hawk Riders. So we're all good on that. Starting to go into upkeep because why not? Heals are still good. Oh, this is rough for you. Flame Strike says no. Let's follow around. Let's try and pick off those wisps if we can, because that's more experience for me. So I'll have those if you're offering them. It's quite messy indeed, but we're getting there. I want to try to bring down those wisps and then move on to the next person. Yeah, you know, the other advantage of being human here is essentially having the beauty of, well, those healing scrolls, especially when you've distributed the amount of damage you've taken. So, well, if I use one of those and then hop into the Zeppelin, well, I've pretty much done a gajillion ton of damage and taken pretty much nothing myself. Antonidas, your third. Your extra support. This is going to be a nightmare to control all of this, but we'll get all the upgrades and all of that that go with it. Get another mortal lot of teams because they're quite powerful, especially for sieging the enemy. Let's see if there's anything I can do here. Oh, a nice exposed gold mine. Well, that looks fun to have. So maybe a Kalfas might want to do Flame Strike, but even then I wouldn't even waste the mana on it because, well, I think I can take care of these acolytes without using the Flame Strike, and then I get to keep that mana. So that's good enough for me. This is a rough game for these guys, that's for sure. Level 5 Paladin, yikes. There's some support right there. 600 heals. Enjoy that. This Night Elf's going for it. This Night Elf's all over the place. Max Gangster, can you hang in there, Gangster boy? Oh, he does. So this is a rough game for the opponents, definitely. Well, there's my support, so I'm going to send my support over here. Archmage can go with him. Oh, hello, here we go. Let's Flame Strike that. Let's keep you alive. Let's bring you into the Zeppelin, then drop you down. And then start stealing mana in the moment. There goes the phone again. I've heard the phone about 20,000 times today. But, well, I can't be back in a moment. It'll just have to keep on ringing because that's what it does. Don't be mad, bro. Don't be mad. I think I can do another one. So back in a mo. And we're back. Oh, yes. But it's a different map. Malle Oasis. Okay. Well, I'm going to do something slightly different this time. I'm going to go the same units in that because basically I didn't get to show them off, so obviously you're going to want to see how those work. I'm not a big fan of having to use really awkward units. I like to keep things as simple as possible and focus on the heroes, ideally, but I'm willing to put myself out there on the firing line so that you guys can get to experience new things. And the other new thing I'm going to be bringing onto the table will be the second hero. I'm going to focus on 2 heroes this game. And I'll only consider Antonidas, the Archmage, if I deem it necessary for him to step in. Otherwise, he can, you know, he can back off. Because this is about bros, you know? You and me, bros, together, in it together. So, double team, mate, double team. So, who's the second hero going to be? Well, if we're going along the support route, I'm thinking Alchemist. So, Paladin heals and support. An Alchemist for his heals and support. Sounds good, right? Well, let's hope it will be. I'm not on the outside here. We've got an orc. We got ourselves an orc and an undead. Okie doke. Well, that means some awesome shops and orbs potentially. But since I'm going support here, I'm not too worried about focusing on the DPS as such. Gonna want to be doing some nice fast creeping here. Paladin will allow me to creep quite comfortably without getting too punished. Got to make sure I'm getting the units out as well. I could get some mercs potentially. It's only if they're going to be more useful than footmen. Depends on the circumstance. Perhaps, maybe. Who knows? I've got my footman building. I've got my lumber mill going. Got farms, 5 peasants on the gold mine. Yep. It's good. It's good. More peasants though are needed. I don't know. I can't build that farm just yet because I need to get more footmen. and then another peasant, and then a farm after that. Because the gold just doesn't allow for it, I'm afraid. It doesn't allow for it. And I don't need to take the peasants off woods just yet, because there's a lot to creep, and whilst it's nice to start off doing one of those little orange camps, because of the beauty of Holy Light, you can basically creep this one to start off with, and then just leave your peasants on the wood, chopping the wood. That way you're going to get that wood come in, because if you put them into militia mode, then you're going to lose out on so much wood early on. So I'm not going to worry about doing that just yet. I'm going to creep away for the moment with the comfortableness of the paladin, and then worry about militia. So we'll bring them into the fray soon enough, but not just yet. And Green knows you're coming. Just a little warning for you. He knows you're coming. Oh, time of strength, that's nice. Alrighty, now we're going to just do one of the big camps actually, because why not? I've been patient, I've got that wood. That means I can actually go for a tech, because we're going to do a tech, because we've got no expansion to be had. So we'll get those resources flowing in quickly. So instead of doing the little orangey camps, if I get enough footmen and all of that, they can creep that. And I'm just going to jump straight in here and go for the big guy. The big dude. The dude, what's big? And get a heal up on this little fella. You've got to be real careful, because you get some spike damage as well from these guys when they do their spinning attack, which is an area of effect attack, and it's pretty nasty. It even took out that skink. So you've got to be real careful when it can kill a skink. Yeah, as long as they don't do too many. Oh, get the healing. There you go. Pretty nasty. Pull you back, please. Potion of mana, that's nice stuff. Leave one peasant here so he can build me a shoppy, or rather, well, a shop actually would be pretty good, but I'm not going to get a shop. We'll get a sea turtle, because the sea turtles can actually tank a little bit for us here. They'll be pretty good for the paladin. Although I think they're the range ones. No, yeah, they're the range ones, so it's probably not too good to have them tanking, unless the enemy's like ranged. So we won't worry about them too much, and we'll get mercs in the meantime. So we can just do a little bit of sensible creeping here with the paladin and the small units that I have right now. Keep my peasants for the time being on the wood, but once it starts to stack up a bit and maybe they get a bit more healthy, I might be able to bring them back into action and creep out this orange camp here, which is really quite nasty. But in an ideal situation, I'll be able to get the paladin to level 3 before I do that. That way I can heal up these two guys and be good to go. Nah, you can go. I want to do some more sensible creeping. I'm still playing this quite sensibly right now, and it's going quite nicely and smoothly for me, so I want to keep that up. Oh, level 3 actually. Wow. Managed to get that quite early on. Look at the potions of greater mana. That's nice. Okay, all of these guys jump in there then. Let's do this. A little bit earlier than expected. I wonder if anyone else is going to try and hog the glory, but we'll give this a go. We've got access to this as well, so more mercs, snappers. Let's do it. We want to be tanking damage as much as possible away from the militia, because militia will get battered here. We're just going to clear up the trash here. Attack move into this, I think. Because, yeah. If you go for the big guy, you can sometimes take too much damage, too much time wasting. You want to clear things up, make it as smooth and simple as possible. Oh, don't forget that this guy is clever, and he'll always go for the weakest unit. So you can't really afford to have weak units around him, otherwise you're going to lose them pretty damn quickly. Pull them back in, but I've got to be ready to heal, like this one, for example. Get ready. Oh, he's not doing it now. He's disobeying. You doing that just because I was saying it. Okay, and there you go. That sea turtle is actually doing a bit of tanking. Upgrade complete. That's nice. Send someone off into the middle. No, I don't need another farm there. It's tempting, but I don't really need it. I get a boost of speed. Why not? I might go to the middle actually anyway, so I won't. I'll send you back. We'll go to the middle, and we'll tech again, simply because that's fine. Not really got a problem with that. It's almost tempted to try and take out one of these creep camps with the power of the paladin sort of like supporting, and maybe the alchemist. I don't have much in the way of actual damage though, so there's the potential of epic fail there, because I won't be able to kill the mobs as fast as I'd like to. Let's give you... Yeah. We could try it. It's real risky though. Real risky. And if it doesn't go well, it's going to go really badly. I kind of need more resources though, more wood. I'll see if my allies are willing to part any wood. If they are, then there's a lot of potential here. And I'll do myself a favour here, and I'll swap out all of these horrible vulnerable peasants. I'll put weak ones in the gold mine. That way I've got some strong ones to creep with. And we're going to go and do this. Oh, look. Teal's going to do that. I'd be tempted to help him out, but actually I think he's okay. Don't take too much attention over there. Keep it calm, keep it calm. Let's go for it. Let's just go for the big guy. Let's do this. And it would help if he wouldn't dick around so much. He apparently really wants to devour this guy. Like, that's what he was trying to do, I think, there. Get an eat in or something, or just do some poison damage to him. I don't know what he was playing at. But anyway, these fellas are jumping in now. Oh, I'm not going to be able to save you. You're getting too much damage there, I'm afraid, mate. Sorry about that. And also, all my freaking poor little guys. He spits poison everywhere, so all of these guys are going to be taking loads of damage. This is nasty. I'm going to actually start healing myself, mostly because it will heal me more than it will heal him. Ooh, fuck me. That is a horrible creep camp to do. Particularly with what I'm working with. Oh, snap. See if I can just keep those peasants alive. Oh, I've got the item at least, if I can angle the camera and pick it up. So the peasants are still alive, most of them. Oh, and in comes a Blade Master, of course, because Blade Masters know exactly what's going on at all times because they're wise sages and they've got farsight and all of that. Well, at least he failed to pick up the items, so that's I got that going for me, but that was obviously a bit BS. And, yeah, like a freaking Blade Master is going to be just running around there. He's level 3, so maybe, but I don't know. I find that stuff incredibly suspect. Incredibly suspect, but I've got the item and it's a very good item. I'm going to have to respond to his attacks and go back to base. Murgle's Snarecaster is a good way to deal with a Blade Master because it will slow him down, make it a bit more tricky for him, but yeah, he gets to kill everything, so that's nice for him. Blade Masters be Blade Masters. I'm going to need to get myself a Gyrocopter, but I'm going to need to get myself what do you call it? Oh, he would get the proc. He'd get the proc straight away. Get the slow in there. How annoying. How annoying indeed. I wish I could stun him. I ain't got the stun. That is what it is. You got to take it as it comes. I get a Deep Seer as well. He can't entangle Blade Masters, but he can be annoying. At least this guy's still getting away with murder, whilst I'm distracting a level 3 Blade Master. That's being epically annoying. Which reminds me, I think I'm going to have to play this defensively now and not be able to get the units, because there's going to be a sacrifice made. Because he could just hop back into my base and basically destroy me very comfortably and easily. There's not much I can do about it, so I do have to pretty much put up a fight, or at least be offensive. He's now giving this guy trouble, because, well... bloody Blade Master. So yeah, this guy's wrong to do this now. It sucks for him. I'm just going to keep creeping and get powerful because, well, what else can I do? If I attack a base, I'm not going to get anything done. It's not going to be practical enough. So we'll take down the big guy, and hopefully the Blade Master isn't quick enough to get there in time. Talisman of Evasion. That's okay.
Yes, me lord. Off I go then.
Let me face the you need.
More lumber is required, yeah. I suspect as much. It's tough.
You'll love my new recipe.
Can I help you?
Care for a cocktail?
Let me face the
And ready
Okay. Get some chemical rage just to speed him up. Oh, this Blade Master, honest to God. Can't do much about him.
say the word. Let me face the peril. At your home. At your home. Hold on.
You got it.
I'm hoping to block him a little bit. Yes! You've been spotted.
I'll shake that right up. You love my recipe. You got it. I'll shake that right up. I'll get that mixed up.
Ah, that feels good. Alright, let's see if we can do this and get an expansion in the middle, which has been hard so far this game, but we might be able to get away with it, although all the enemies seem to be there now. So that's a bit tricky. Going to provide a little bit of a threat to us, are they, the enemy? But I've got enough potential for towers here.
At your home. It shall be done. Strike with great vengeance.
I thought I had orange with me, but I guess I don't. That's a pity. Nope, I do not have orange with me, that's for sure. You guys better get back then, because we ain't gonna get jack shit done here.
Defending your name. I am not afraid.
Wanna blow something up?
Face the battle.
It's one of those things where you think he's following you, but he's actually not doing jack shit.
Your love, my new recipe.
For honor. I am not afraid. Let me face the
Wow, this guy's committed, isn't he? Whoops-a-daisy. Wish I had enough mana to keep entangling you. Okay, let's see if we can get some units out as well to go with this. We're going to upgrade the priests, get the morts. Well, we can't get the morts because, of course, I forgot the blacksmith again. So, don't forget the blacksmith, baby. Don't forget the blacksmith. Level 5 paladin just keeps rearing his head. Keeps coming back, doesn't he, that level 5 paladin? He does a good job of that.
research complete. For my people.
I'm full up on items. Okay, maybe we can go for that expansion again if I keep going heavy on the peasants. Mostly just as a deterrent for the enemy. My allies are now doing some work over here. They should be kind of successful because I don't feel like it's been too bad. Orange wants to attack, but he's not really got much to go and attack with. I want to kind of secure this and maybe check if the enemy have got expansions. Because I've got the power of militia, fast building and expansion. Wow, still quite a lot of this left. Some of those prawns, that's R, I think, for the prawns. I hope they don't overcommit and lose everything. That'd be nice to not lose everything and all our hard work. Orange is still going for it though. He's in a position to do it. I'd go for the peons if I was him, because I don't know if you'll necessarily get away with all of that, but well, why not? Give it a try. These priests, Griffin Avery, and the workshop when the blacksmith is done. So the question is will the Blade Master be too busy trying to defend versus this, or will he be coming over here and sniping off these peasants? I'll see if allies have got wood, because why not? I'll try my luck. Hopefully they do, but it's not necessarily a guarantee.
Your love.
Wow, no one's helping him. Not even himself. He can't versus the bat burning, but I'm surprised nothing's going on there. Oh no, Riddy's coming over there! Ha ha ha! What a surprise! He would rather go for the easy kills and the peasants than actually fucking go and defend his base. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the peasants back here and we're going to use that Dust of Appearance just to make sure whether he has a sentry ward here or not. Because I want to know. Or is he just hacking? He's just hacking. Yeah, of course he's just hacking. Well, the level 3 Blade Masters, there's the opportunity that possibly he was, you know, watching, but I really 4 versus 4 random team. Orc Blade Master. Do you really think he's that legit? Really? I think they have a notorious habit of being completely and utterly unlegit. The only thing slowing me down right now is the incredible lack of wood, even though I've got a gajillion peasants and I'm about to get the next level of upgrade. That's good. Let's get a lot of towers here, make this a nightmare for him, because he's got bats as well, so I'm going to want towers as well just to support it. Thank you very much, Orange. I think you've done a good job over there. Although you're going to suffer a little bit first of the frost ones, but you actually still managed to bring them down. Only a level 2 Lich to defend. See if Red is so keen. I haven't had an opportunity to work with my allies too much this game, but it doesn't look like it's been one of those games where it plays out that way. Possibly a little bit with Orange I could have done earlier, but I kind of wanted to test the Fury as well with Red and his cheeky ways. Let's just say that much. So we'll wait until we've got a few of these towers up, and then it's going to be much harder for him. I just can't think he can justify dicking around that much. Oh, he's got his bats, and he's using a lot of them. And he's over here, so we're good. And if level 5 Blade Master is a bit of a nasty thing, so maybe even more towers. And then that just makes it really tricky. And also we can get the upgrades. Again, I don't know if I'm really going to get to play with the units, because they're so awkward to really bring into this situation, especially versus a powerful level 5 Blade Master. Oh, he's clicking now. The old Deep Seer. The old Deep Seer sees what's up. Although you're not going to get to fucking kill him. So that's funny. Because of the old powerful Holy Light and all of that. So let's just keep bringing you out of the game, mate. I'm fine with that. Let's wreck up your face. Yep, let's see how keen he is to go and attack this little expo now. I think he's going to be less keen.
Be quick, human.
Oh my. It is hard work getting all of this stuff flowing together. And I'm apparently sitting one food over the upkeep, so that's annoying.
What is it?
So let's kill that, because obviously I'm losing cash, and I don't want to be losing cash. There's red, we can see him. I could actually get a mortar team, although a gyro would be good as well, as suggested earlier. But we'll get flare first, and if there's the opportunity to get red, then that'd be great. He's obviously going over here. Don't think I can do too much to him, but I can get flare upgraded, and then maybe get over and push him away from that middle bit. Can also get the magic sentry as well, just make it a little bit more of a nuisance for him. Don't think it takes too long for flare, no. The thing that's going to take a longer time is actually getting over there.
I am not afraid.
He's going to get quite a lot of mana back.
Wanna blow something up?
Yeah, that's right, back off.
Wanna blow something up?
As you wish.
Oh, he's not hanging around.
It shall be
He's
done.
moved on.
What?
Yeah,
Right.
get out.
Face the peril.
Get out. That's what I'm talking about. This is mine. He'll go back there anyway the moment I leave. And there's the GG. Well,
Let's get to
at least I got to use the units once for the flare. You know? I'm not going to do this again because it's just going to be rinse and repeat. I don't know what the hell was going on in that place. We didn't even discover it. Maybe some team killing going on there or something. Huge mess. That guy wasn't happy. Probably started attacking his building and then left. That's explain him. If we could just kill you, that'd be great. Oh my goodness, you're going to make it that painful, even though he's not in the game anymore. Have I got another mortar team, or have I got to wait? No, the flares have got quite a long cooldown on them. I would have used the Dragon Hawk Riders if necessary, and obviously we had the Priest. They are fully upgraded, and when they come in, they come in. We're going to just pick up... Oh, boost of speed. Who's leaving that round? Although I actually don't need it, so... I had all those greater mana potions as well. There was a lot of potential here, you know. But, alas, it wasn't meant to be.
Don't rush me.
It'd be cool if Healing Spray could be converted to Shadow Healing Spray or something like that, and then you could sort of... What the fuck? Where did his Blade Master go? Did I get to kill it?
It shall be
Oh,
done.
well, maybe I did, because maybe it ran out of Wind Warp by the time I came round. Oh, he's still in the game.
Don't
Yeah.
rush me.
Okay, that must have been what happened, and I didn't get the sound or anything like that, or I didn't notice it because I was talking, but he's not there, and my army was sitting here, so... Ooh, spooky. Anyway, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this game, then please give a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and you can share this video with your friends if you want them to see it as well. And if you want to go a little bit further and pledge $1 or maybe more to the channel, you'll get yourself access to an extra video for the month, as well as being on the Patreon credit roll. And that'll do it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.